Play, Matt Blair. That's a big hole. He gets the first down. He's out to the 38-yard line. Hit there by Jim Marshall in pursuit, and that is how Terry Bradshaw can beat you. Mark Swan is out to the right, top of your screen. Lewis to the left. Bradshaw with pressure. And he has a man open downfield. It's Nate Wright and Lynn Swan, and they say Nate Wright.
Well, he threw the ball up in the air on that one, Howard.
Receivers, Stu Boyd, the tight end, 83. Lee, right to the air quickly. Ahmad Rashad, who is getting his starting role tonight, gets the first down. He's out to the 37-yard line. With his first completion on his first attempt. Handoff goes Foreman, left side. Foreman spinning, twisting as only he can do. Out to the 45-yard line. They're finally nailed by Lambert after a gain of 8, second down and 2. Minnesota in their short yardage offense. Handoff goes to Foreman. Right side, I don't believe he has it.
Doesn't appear so, Frank.
He's hurt. Sam Davis is at left guard because Jim Clack is hurt, and here comes Franco. Beautiful running. He's out close to a first down.
I just like to watch him. I remember when they drafted him out of Penn State, Frank.
Big man again. And again cutting back and finding the open area. Picks up close to 5 yards. It'll be second down and 6. Jim Marshall moving across, made the stop. 5-yard line. Quick screen, Lynn Swan. Swan has a first down, much more as he moves out over the 45 to the 48-yard line. Hit there by Jeff Seaman, number 50. Jeff Wright, number 23. First and 10, Steelers. Second down.
Does.
Harris, another big hole. Harris out to the 45-yard line of the Minnesota Vikings. It's going to be third down and 2, and Harris is starting off like he did in Super Bowl IX when he set a record, 158 yards rushing. Cunningham. And Harris hits the ball and piled up. Lost all the way back to the 50-yard line.
I'll bet you Jim Marshall was underneath that, Frank.
Not Wally Hilgenberg.
With the action.
On first and 10, Minnesota from their own 20-yard line. McClanahan runs into trouble. It's L.T. Greenwood. He got there first. J.T. Thomas finished it off. And this is what the Steelers have lacked to have his attention. Second down and 19. Bobby Lee back. Looking over the middle and it's picked off. Jack Lambert. Jack Lambert gives the Steelers a break as he moves back to the 15-yard line. Second down and 7. Bradshaw turns it loose. Rocky Blyer, and I believe
That should have been a
that pass
touchdown.
could have been going to Lynn Swan, and Blyer stepped in front of it. Over the Steelers. Blyer tries and Blyer fails. Oh, and this crowd loves it. Remember the way. That's Grossman. Comes the rollout. Gives himself the option, and it goes to Cunningham, the tight end, the rookie from Clemson.
Darn good
Same
play.
play that Detroit used to get in.
The 1-foot line. Roy Jarella. No. And that is a big point. That could mean a very interesting happening a little later on in this ball game. On third down. Lee lunges for the first down, comes up short. Hit there by Joe Green and Ernie Holmes. In a moment. First and 10 for the Steelers. They have a 6-0 lead. It goes out to Rocky Blyer. He makes the cutback and booms ahead out over the 25 to the 27. Gain of 7. It'll be second down and 3. Marked at the 26. Second down, 3. Inside handoff. Goes to Blyer. Blyer keeps pounding away out to the 35. Has the first down.
You know, it's become an old saw. It's like repeating an adage. The story of Rocky Blyer, the heroism, and all of the rest. What Rocky Blyer happens to be is a totally solid football player.
Special man on second down. Bradshaw, a lot of time. Franco Harris jukes one man, jukes another, gets out close to the 45-yard line, short of the first down. It'll be third down and about a yard. And again, Matt Blair, playing a superb game, was in there for the stop. 3-1, so is Houston. On third and short. Blair finds the big opening. wheels all the way down inside the 40-yard line of the Minnesota Vikings. Don't have that stat. On second down. Toss, flyer. Kolb is out in front. Kolb gets a good block.
What a beautiful block. John
To
Kolb.
the first down.
John Kolb made that play out.
Well, he runs like a halfback. He weighs 250 pounds. He can get right out in front of him.
Bradshaw keeps both backs in. Flag is down. And down goes Bradshaw. Alan Page, number 88, nails him back at midfield.
Well, you talked about Alan Page and about the fact that he's not as big as a lot of defensive tackles. What he does is he makes up for it with a lot of quickness, a lot of desire. Now, you'll
He's at the bottom. Bradshaw draws another crowd. And down he goes after a gain of 5 at the 45-yard line. It'll be fourth down. It was Jeff Seaman all over Bradshaw. That rookie from Ohio State, or rather Grambling, to the left. Lee, the fourth sack of the year for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it goes to L.C. Greenwood. They went for it, they didn't get it. Fuqua at his own 47, misjudged the ball, and then decides he'd better let it bounce, which he does, and it goes inside the 41-yard line, where Pittsburgh will take over first and 10. 40 has lost 2. Bradshaw going for Swan. And Swan runs up the legs of Nate Wright.
Blue field position on the last
interference. Number 88. First down.
Tight end is number 87, Larry Brown. Flag is down. Bradshaw with a lot of time. It's picked off. It's Nate Allen. But keep in mind the flag is down. Big toss. It's Foreman. Speed outside, gets down to the close to the 27-yard line. Another gain of 7. It'll be second down and 3. And 2, and here comes Robert Miller. He's in there for McClanahan. He's up there near a first down. Hit there by Jack Lambert as the middle of that Steeler defensive line collapsed.
If I were a wide receiver, I'd have griped about that. I lay been under the illusion you were a wide receiver, Gibb.
Inactive. Look at that move by Foreman. And Foreman close to another first down, but he just slithered under a tackle.
And strikeouts. 9th straight year of 200 or more strikeouts.
On the first down, Bob Lee tries to get it off, and he does. That's Sammy White. Sammy White down to the 8-yard line, short of the first down.
Presently relevant.
Second down and 3. Foreman right side, big hole. Ho! They did it. Touchdown, Minnesota, tied up.
Before that last drive, Pittsburgh had gained 90 yards rushing to Minnesota's 34.
Front of the Steelers, 7-6. 3 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the first half, and we'll tell you once more how critical this game is. The Steelers are 1-2.
To the action, Walden ready to punt.
In his own end zone. And bad snap. Walden. He'll never make the first down. Pressure by Nat Allen taking Walden out of bounds. He had to get out to the 30 for the first down.
Still another Pittsburgh mistake.
Don't give up anything. Don't get the interception if you can avoid it. We want some points. We'll take the field goal, and here he goes. It was White. The Steelers get their 5th sack of the year. Earlier, they got one from L.C. Greenwood, and that moves the Minnesota Vikings into deep field goal position. Attempt. He's already hit one from 49 yards this year, has Fred Cox. On its way, but wide to the left. So it remains the Vikings 7, the Steelers 6, and we have 32 seconds remaining in the first half. Game not well played on the part of the Steelers, and they trail the Vikings 7-6 in a must game for them. Stay with us. We'll be back with the highlights in a moment. On first and 10, Foreman around the right side, gets a hole and gets out to the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7. Second down and 3. The Vikings on their own 39-yard line. And Chuck Foreman gets the call, and I don't believe he's going to get it.
I don't think so either, Frank.
It's a matter of inches, Howard.
On fourth down, you saw how much. Chuck Foreman hurdles over the line out to the 42-yard line. First down, Minnesota. Fumble.
It looked like Pittsburgh got it, and they did.
Bradshaw, Franco Harris tries to move laterally with the outside, and down he goes. Number 23, Jeff Wright up there, along with number 81, Carl Eller. Ball resting right at the 40. Inside handoff, Franco Harris. Good cut, gets down to the 35-yard line. It'll be third down and 5, and let's meet the offensive unit for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Bradshaw had to hurry the play to get it off. And just on sheer strength alone, he's able to get that ball. Turns it loose. And very close to the first down.
Good, Frank. They don't terrify me.
Rocky Blyer, huge hole inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Paul Krause made the stop, 14-yard pickup. Pittsburgh desperately needs this game. Inside handoff again. Franco Harris tries to get outside. That's a mistake against a speedy team like the Vikings. Hilgenberg was there, and Alan Page, number 88. On to the bottom of the screen, number 88. Bradshaw going for all of it, and just has to hurry it, and there was good coverage on Frank Lewis. Back there by Nate Allen, and also moving over from his middle linebacking spot was Jeff Seaman. 32-yard attempt, Roy Girelli. He's 3 of 5 on the year. Block. Just look at it again. Bobby Walden's the holder. Just good pressure by Minnesota's defense. They got that off in plenty of time. The kick maybe slightly low.
In my book, it was low. He's not getting that immediacy of trajectory, in your language. Fortunate resignation.
Second down and 6. Foreman, left side, bobbles the ball. Pittsburgh comes up with it. Number 47, the NFL Defensive Player of the Year last year, Mel Blount. Inside handoff, Rocky Blyer, inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. Gain of 4, it'll be second down and 6. Lewis, top of your screen. Inside handoff, Franco Harris, and gets down to the 15-yard line.
I can run around, no one can hear me.
Second down and 14. Bradshaw, Franco Harris. Oh, and a great move gets Harris down to the 16-yard line. It's going to be third down and a long 3. Bradshaw, flag goes down again. Was batted into the air. I don't believe it. And picked off by Jeff Seaman, but a flag is down at the line of scrimmage. Remember that.
Flag is down, probably because of a Pittsburgh holding, undoubtedly to be declined by the Vikes, who have once again resisted Pittsburgh as Pittsburgh continues to make incalculable mistakes.
There it is. The Vikings will have a first and 10, their own 19-yard line. They lead the Steelers 7-6. On first down, Bob Lee, lots of time, fires over the middle, is complete to Bob Miller. He's out close to the 25-yard line. Sammy White is the motion man for the Vikings. Picks off Foreman. Beautiful cutback. Has the first down and more as he moves out to the 34-yard line. Play because Webster was hurt. Davis took over for Clark. That's a lot of juggling.
Well, then how about the defense?
First and 10 is Foreman again. Midfield and inside of Steeler territory. And he's putting on quite a show tonight. Second down and 7, the ball at the 45. Inside handoff, Foreman, huge hole. Foreman all the way down to the 28-yard line, and the Steelers, number 27, Glenn Edwards, is saying that he fumbled it, but he was on the ground. And they're going to mark it right at the 26-yard line. And Bob Lee, quarterbacking for an injured Franz Harkington all the way. This goes to Bob Miller. Miller, another first down, and the Steeler defensive line has disappeared. Hit there by Andy Russell.
Well, they're going through the Steelers now like Swiss cheese. There's no mistake in that in what they're doing.
The Bowl champion.
Number 62, offense.
There's the call. A Super Bowl champion having those huge, gaping holes.
Is Bob Lee. On the rollout. Lee all the way across the field, and goodbye. Foreman.
Oh!
It's Mike Wagner, or rather Glenn Edwards. Glenn Edwards, who picks it off. The free safety playing center field. Got the Steelers out of trouble and puts them in good field position all the way down to the 38-yard line of the Vikings.
Next Monday night.
Yep, Glenn Edwards got the Steelers out of trouble. 55-yard return. This is Rocky Blyer on 1st and 10. Blyer moves down to the 31-yard line. Gain of 6 to the 32-yard line of the Vikings. Bradshaw. Harris in the pattern and gets the Swan at the 15-yard line. End of the third quarter. Rocky Blyer. Blyer gets inside the 5. Bradshaw will go to the air. Goes to the corner, Lynn Swan, and Lynn Swan covered well there by number 43, Nate Wright. He came to the inside, did a pirouette, move to the outside, but Nate Wright was all over him. And
Ho, ho, ho!
I don't know whether someone got their hand on it or not. Toss goes to Foreman, left side. Foreman is having a great night, gets some more yardage. And he moves out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Gain of 7. It'll be a 2nd down and 3. Taken out of bounds here by Mel Blunt. 120 yards so far for this man, Chuck Foreman, who had 1,070 yards last year. They take over their own 18-yard line. Bradshaw getting a lot of pressure, as he has been all night. Forget it. Terry goes down. Back at the 14-yard line, Alan Page, who's having a whale of a game, was in there initially. Carl Eller made sure it happened. Frank Lewis bottom. Bradshaw holding both backs in. Still doesn't have the time. Dumps off to Harris. Big man struggling for the first down. I don't believe he made it.
No, but he almost did on individual effort.
It'll depend on where they mark. Wow. Look at that.
I don't believe that.
Second time tonight. And it's Nate Allen with the ball.
That's why I would have punted. Chuck no longer has faith in his defense. He wanted his offense to try to keep the ball. He got talked out of it by Bradshaw. And now another bad snap.
Football. Sammy White in motion on first down. Foreman gets the call. Foreman to the 5, to the 4-yard line.
One bad snap on a punt. Now add to that a bad snap on the field.
2nd down and goal. Foreman spins in. Touchdown, Minnesota, and a great individual effort. Nobody in football can do that like Chuck Foreman. At the 6, and we have 11 minutes remaining in the game. We'll be back. Out to the right. Lewis out to the left. More pressure. Bradshaw has a little bit of a field. He will not get the first down. And he stretches it all the way out to the 38, where it's going to be 4th down and 3. 15-yard pickup. It was Chuck Noll who, following Super Bowl IX, the Super Bowl IX win, 16-6 over these very Vikings, said that our challenge is to stay on top. They did it last year. Knocked off Baltimore in the playoffs, knocked off Oakland, defeated Dallas 21-7. Okay, back to the action, 3rd down and 8. Bradshaw again in trouble, drops the ball this time, and Alan Page comes up with a fumble. Alan Page picks up the ball, dropped by Bradshaw. The Vikings will have a first down at the Steelers' 24-yard line, 6 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in the game, and the Vikings lead at 14-6. Well, this early in the season, the best game, single game, of any player in the league. Reverse Foreman. And Foreman almost popped that, gets down to the 29-yard line, where it's going to be 3rd down and 14. 3rd down and 14. Ball at the 29-yard line of the Steelers. And the Vikings send Miller into the line. And they are starting to play it close to the vest. As the time ticks away. 4:40 remaining in the fourth quarter. And out comes Fred Cox, and he could just about ice it.
And he did.
It's good. 43-yard field goal by Fred Cox, and the Vikings go out over the Steelers 17-6. 4:08 remaining in the game. We'll be back.
They're in big.
That snap on a punt. 7 penalties for 60 yards. 4 times the quarterback sacked.
On 3rd and 7, and Bradshaw fires over the middle. Did he have it or didn't he? It's Benny Cunningham, the rookie from Clemson. They trail 17-6. They've been all over Bradshaw. He drops the ball but gets back on it. Alan Page was in there. Now Terry Bradshaw, the Vikings will be coming out of the ground. Here they come, doing their loops. Bradshaw burst out, a lot of running room. And he needed to get to the 45. He goes out of the bounds on his own 47. He had to get to the Vikings 45 for the first.
We got the 2-minute warning about to come up.
Bradshaw figuring the same way.
Here we go again.
Nate Allen. In and out of the hands of Grossman. And Allen returns it to the 38-yard line. The pass hit Grossman in the hand. Went up in the air, and Nate Allen, who's had a whale of a game tonight, picks it off.
Nate Allen will never forget this night. Matt Blair just lifted him up.
Bradshaw is down. He was coming over to make the stop on Nate Allen, and somebody unloaded on him. Kruzik, number 15, Mike Kruzik from Boston College, the rookie, would be the other available quarterback for the Steelers. But there's 1:52 remaining in this game.